Stuntwoman suing Kevin Costner reveals new evidence over alleged unscripted rape scene. The stunt performer suing Kevin Costner and the production company behind the actor's big-budget Western Horizon over an unscheduled rape scene on set revealed new evidence in court, Us Weekly can exclusively report. On June 18th, Devyn LaBella amended her lawsuit, which was originally filed in May, against Costner, 70, and Territory Pictures. In the filing, she included alleged text messages she exchanged with the film's intimacy coordinator the day after the alleged incident. "I wanted to discuss yesterday's sick abomination when we both have a chance," LaBella, 30, wrote. "I was put in a really wrong position, and it's really affected me." The coordinator responded, "Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear this, Devyn." She added, "Let's talk through it." In another alleged message, LaBella wrote to the coordinator, "Why was there no intimacy coordinator?" She continued, "Why was a stunt double doing this non-stunt work, especially given the sensitivity of it?" LaBella added, "Who is going to take responsibility for the abuse of power?" The coordinator wrote an alleged incident report that summarized LaBella's complaint. In the report, she claimed that several days after the incident, apologies were made to Ella, Hunt, and Devyn by various parties involved. Hunt, 27, is the actress whom LaBella was doubling for on set. The alleged report added, "This was not a formal or uniform process. Ideally, apologies would be issued by Costner, the first AD, and others involved to both Ella and Devyn." Ella, Hunt, requested that the intimacy coordinator be brought back to provide support the following week. Production obliged. Devyn requested that production pay for her flight home that weekend so she could receive support from family and friends. Production obliged. As Us previously reported, LaBella sued over an alleged incident on May 2, 2023, on set in Utah. She claimed she was the victim of a violent, unscripted, unscheduled rape scene, directed by Costner. LaBella claimed the first several weeks of filming were without incident. She said she was informed she would be doubling for the majority of a scripted, aggressive, and intimate rape scene between one female character, played by Hunt, and another cast member named Douglas Smith. She said this scene was shot on a closed set with an intimacy coordinator, and there were no issues. However, she said things changed on another scene the following day. On May 2nd, she said she arrived on set to perform another scene as a double for Hunt. She said Hunt refused to shoot the scene after she learned it would involve actor Roger Ivens violently raking up her skirt. The suit read, Costner, who was present on the set, specifically added this scene, which varied from the scene filmed the day before, which had not involved pulling up the actor's skirt. LaBella said the actress became visibly upset and walked off the set. She said she was unaware of all of this. LaBella was not a stand-in performer, and what Costner requested of her was not within the scope of her role as a stunt double. Nevertheless, and in complete ignorance of the nature of the actual shot Costner had planned for her, LaBella agreed to help out with what she thought would be a quick stand-in shot. She claimed nobody warned her or prepared her for Ivens, 44, to perform or engage in any action on top of her, and first learned that Ivens would mount her and violently pull her skirt up when he was already on top of her doing so. In addition, she claimed the intimacy coordinator was not present on set. As directed by Costner, this unscripted, unrehearsed scene consisted of Ivens mounting LaBella while miming the unbuttoning of his pants and using his body and arms to forcibly pin down LaBella, who was on her back underneath him. Ivens violently rustled LaBella's skirt up as if trying to penetrate her against her will, and he was directed to pin her legs open with his knee. The suit read. LaBella claimed it was awkward on set after she complained, but she finished production. She said she was not asked back to work on Horizon 3, which started filming in early 2024. The suit also alleged one of LaBella's longtime friends in the industry, who worked on the film, suddenly cut contact with her in retaliation of her complaints of sexual harassment on the set, and has not hired her since for any additional roles. LaBella said that Costner and his team made public statements aimed at further destroying her opportunities for work by branding her a serial accuser and someone looking for a money grab because she supposedly never complained or was bothered by the events of what took place on May 2, 2023.